Howdy folks, welcome back to the Red Pearls of Borneo. We got some good information last time. We made a couple of guesses at people, but it did get us to the veranda where there was a very useful conversation where Lucas very conveniently asked, who is everybody here? But we got a lot of first names and not surnames, so we're not sure about Jiro versus Edward, I guess. Like sometimes uncles are younger than the person they're uncle to, so but like if you're gonna say it's like practically an uncle, you would only do that if it were like a more typical uncle niece situation. If they were of similar ages, you'd say, oh, they're practically cousins or something like that, I think. So that does imply to me that you're Edward, I think, even though you look more like handyman. So one thing I wanted to do actually next was follow up here, jungle entrance. We've got a lot of locations as well. Entrance to the jungle, the path is overgrown, because let's look at this. So in the kitchen, so I think here, 4 o'clock, you met you. Nothing happened at this hour. Oh. But I can't do it in the previous one because... Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm in the kitchen. Jungle entrance. Wait, hold on. Oh, is that what that means? That means I tried to find anything there, but there's nothing happening there. I see, okay. Am I in the right place? Jungle entrance. Let me see this again. So you were in the kitchen. Just saw the German man in the hat by the jungle entrance. He told me to let you know. I'll go meet him in the usual spot. I mean, maybe they didn't meet at the jungle entrance? Can you take over? These need to go to Mrs. McIntyre. Okay. So I can't make that jump right now, apparently. Although, I guess if you saw him there, maybe I can get something about you at this time, like just you? Yes, okay. Dieter von Guntram emerges from the jungle path, clutching a bottle of Kornbrand to his chest. Kornbrand is the German brand of grain spirit, very similar to vodka, but often distilled to a slightly lower proof to retain the flavor of the grain. To a British observer, it might look like vodka, but to a German or Russian, the distinction is vital. He paused at the edge of the clearing, scanning the grounds nervously. Clear, good. Okay, what are you up to? Instead of heading to the main house, he approaches the perimeter fence. He uses a tool to loosen the wire of the fence post, leaving the mesh loose but visually intact. He tests the concealment, nodding with satisfaction. It looks the concealment. It looks undisturbed, but a firm push would open a man-sized gap. Okay. He tucks the bottle under his arm, hurries off, disappearing towards a distant cove. Wait, hold on. Emerges from the jungle path. Is he on the outside of this perimeter fence? Or is he on the inside? He pauses at the edge of the... can I tell it from the map? I think on the outside, that's the fence, although it stops there, so you could just walk around it, friend. Just come around here. Use the tool to loosen the wire of a fence post. The wire of a fence post, leaving the mesh loose. I'm imagining it's like chain link fence. And you're like loosening the chain linked bit off the post bit, leaving the mesh loose but visually intact. He tests the concealment. That's an odd word to use here, but sure. Test the concealment, nodding with satisfaction. It looks undisturbed, but a firm push would open the man's gap. Okay. It was a different distant cove. Is that back in the jungle or somewhere else? Or is that over on the cliffs? Or is it going to be a location we get, maybe? A distant cove. Ah, so you meeting at the cove. Maybe that's the thing. Possibly. Okay, so I don't know if I can do the next step there then. Let's go back to that veranda conversation. What else was going on? So we don't know where Canan is right now. Because Canan would have expected him to run over here to check on us. Maybe he's already at the clubhouse. You're probably right. Is that you thinking that that's probably true? Is that the game developer telling me that's probably true? So I guess if we say like 7 o'clock, you... Oh, at the clubhouse? You... But there might be other people there that we don't know. But I mean, there might not be. So, but this is, again, that's what makes this feel like a guess. It's like, okay, so I can make a guess that it's like going to be you. Sorry, not you. You. Possibly you. But it feels like guessing. Okay. It is guessing, see? So somebody else is there, but not you. Could be you, or were you? No, you were at the veranda. Can't be you. You were left behind, unless you... I don't know. But something's happened in the clubhouse at that time. Probably you've shown up and done something or something like that. But okay, maybe that's not the place to go next. Veranda. So we've got a Jiro and Ev, we've got a Rose. Well, so is Rose taking your name? Can I do... I'm going to assume it's you and your solicitor. Rose... Goodwill? No. Okay. Are you suggesting it's you then? Or have you kept your name? Or... Cynthia... How do I find out about Cynthia? And Asia runs the household staff. Yep. Let's say who I was, kind of just assumed. Allowed bang echoes from the clubhouse. So something's happening in the clubhouse at this time. So it's just you and Sterling that run over. And two other women show up, but I haven't identified them yet. The whole item thing is odd. Like, it almost feels like it doesn't need to exist. What else do I know about where people have been? Where did I even hear about the library? I don't remember. Well, wasn't... don't we know the... What's-her-face was in the veranda before then? You. Nothing happened at this hour. So you were there, but nothing happened, I guess? What about here? Yeah, again, it's just like... guessing. Like, how am I supposed to know that nothing's happening at that hour? Teresa McIntyre is alone on the veranda. And I totally get that this is just a preference on, like, how games play. But as, like... somebody's like particularly focused on puzzles. Guessing is like the opposite of solving a puzzle. Teresa McIntyre is alone on the veranda nursing a drink. At least that's my opinion on it. She picks up a faded photograph from the mantelpiece. Teresa McIntyre, look at you. Is it a photo of yourself? Oh, was that an item? Did that get added to my... The things that pop up at the bottom go away way too quickly. Especially also, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this already, but when you confirm somebody's name, the thing that pops up, whether you get it wrong or right, looks almost identical. It's like got a red thing on it, even though it's like correct. It should be green. You got that correct. And the other one should be red only when you get it wrong. Teresa McIntyre drains a glass. She stares at the photo with a mixture of hatred and pity. He'll tire of you too, my dear, just like he tired of me. Oh, or is it the... There's a faded photograph. I think it's a photo of you, but you're talking about the nanny, and then it will be little Miss Seville's turn. You'll see. He'll tire of you too, my dear, just like he tired of me. And then it will be... Wait, so this is not the nanny? She slams the faded photograph face down on the table. Teresa McIntyre spots someone outside and runs out to greet them. Can I see that? Where would that be? Outside the veranda. We don't have an outside the veranda, so I guess not. Okay, hold on. She picks up a faded photograph. Look at you. She stares at the photo with a mixture of hatred and pity. Yeah, is that towards yourself? That's my like, it's unlikely there would be a faded photograph of the nanny around, right? So it's more likely to be a faded photograph of you. I'm tired of you too, my dear, just like you tired of me. Are you saying that to yourself? That doesn't make a lot of sense. You wouldn't then say, that bit by itself would make sense. He'll tire of you too, my dear, like talking to your past self. But adding this, just like he tired of me, makes it sound like you are talking about somebody else here. And then it will be little Miss Seville's turn. Is that going to be the... Because he did say in the other one that you suspect that he might then, like... Well, you implied that it wasn't that the lawyer wasn't just here for legal reasons. So are we suggesting that maybe you're Seville? Are you Cynthia Seville? Yeah, that should be green. It really looks like it's wrong. Okay, so you're Cynthia Seville. Okay, good to know. So are you looking at a faded photograph of the nanny? That seems odd. Then you meet somebody outside, apparently. I guess those are the only 3 women in his life. He has no interest in Asia. And Asia runs the household staff, so the prodigal stranger is making himself at home. Okay. Is that earlier? No. Oh, there are other people there. Is there any implication that nursing a drink? So somebody would have been there, but I don't have any indication of who that would be. But we got faded photograph, so inventory, items, faded photograph, identify owner. Oh, owner of the photograph? Do you mean who's in it? I think you... Wait, who's that? On the back it says, my darling wife and her lovely temper. Wait, now I'm really confused. That actually looks more like you. That looks like you. Yeah, you're looking at a picture of you, talking about the nanny, and then also talking about... Yeah, okay, so it is you. What did that just say? I don't know. Did that not work? I think that didn't work. That totally looks like... It doesn't look like that person at all, does it? Maybe it is, and you just... Why do you have a faded photograph of the nanny? Like, faded photograph implies it's an old photograph. But it's been implied that the nanny's like a younger woman. And also, they wouldn't just have photographs around the house. Well, I mean, I guess they got married recently, so maybe it's like an old photograph? But why is Teresa still here? Why is Teresa hanging around in the veranda where there are like photos of the new wife who was the nanny? If that is what it is. I don't know. I'm going to say it. Oh, we don't have the nanny's name yet, so I can't. Maybe it's somebody else? Is that to greet them? So whoever you've seen outside is somebody you don't hate, I guess. So 2 other women showed up, but do we know who? Well, I mean, I don't have their names, so I can't put them in. Who do we need still? These 3. Well, so we know your first name, Rose, but you haven't taken your name. It's not going to be any of these names. We also don't know your surname or your surname, and we're not technically certain which way round they are. Edward Giro. I think currently you're Edward and you're Giro, but I don't know. So something's happening in the clubhouse, but I don't know how to get there because I don't know who's there. Am I supposed to guess? Am I supposed to just guess that like you've shown up or something? Is there somewhere else I can go? There was a scream on the observation deck. How do I say who that is? Like, did you see somebody on the observation deck? No. Oh, the sun was right. It is a graveyard. There's a graveyard there. I guess this is like a chapel or something. Guest house. What else can I say? So I know that you were in the kitchen then. But you've gone to meet the... So I do know that that's... I think I need another location there. It's going to be the... what's it called? The cove? Yeah. I think. Unless... Did I check here? But it was too long after, right? I mean, I could check, I guess. Yeah. Nothing happened at this hour. Okay. The usual spot is somewhere else. I guess it's the cove. So they're up to something. So something's happening in the club. Oh, I mean, I haven't even clicked on that. A rustic version of the London Gentleman's Club, complete with a billiard table, outdated copies of Punch and the Illustrated London News. There is a bar serving gin pahits. There's a gin mixed with several heavy dashes of Angostura bitters, which helps settle the stomach after a day in the humid jungle. Yeah, I don't know who's here. That's when they run away, so it would be this time that we're looking at, I think. But we know that they are there. It said like incomplete, right? But there's somebody else there as well. And we did try it with Kenan as well. I don't currently have any reason to suspect that anybody else is there, though, is the trouble. So there's got to be something else I can fill in. I can't continue the veranda because I don't know who the other two women are. Two other women, and so wait, so what are the options? The options are you, or you. Two of them I've got names. I mean, I could just try it. It feels not good to just guess, but I could try like it's you, and then you and you. Yeah, okay. It does say incorrect as well. I think sometimes it says incomplete. So it's going to be the other lady showing up. I don't have your surname. Where did I get your surname from? I guess Vitalina's is not showing up. It's just an extra name to throw into the list, which I think is a good thing. I think it's a bit annoying when a game only has options that are like options you actually use. There should always be like I liked it in The Ruchis Are Dead in the DLC when you had to like pick first name and surnames, and there were just like lots of names in there that are just not relevant to the story. Because it meant there was like you couldn't just guess at names. You had to like figure out actually what somebody's name is. I'm trying to just think about each of these locations and think, is there something I can do? So why do I... Somebody was waiting in the library. Do I know anything about that now? Study. Join Bone. Ah, here we go. But we need Edward. Oh. No. So that's presumably in the next hour in the library, but we need Edward. No. What's Edward's surname? It's not Bone, right? Unless it is. Hold on. Veranda? It was a nickname, they said, right? I mean, yeah, it's also not selectable. Edward is all we've got. There's Jiro, he handles all the maintenance around the estate. So we got to fish. Where do I go? Where do I go? What's Canon been up to since you were here? Does Canon stay here by himself? No, but there is more. Oh no, it's incorrect. So something is happening here. Hold on. Oh, I will go warn to Embessa first of our guests. But wait, do you just leave the other guy behind? No, he's elsewhere. Where is he? Doesn't this thing somehow tell you? No, maybe. Yeah, I wish I could see faces on here, like little icons representing the people and where they are. Or something even cooler would be if you could toggle to like person mode, where the rows would be people, and then it would say what location they were in at each hour. That'd be nice. Like a view like this, you got by location or by person, and it would just do a timeline in either way. I think you can get people's timelines, but I think you click on maybe here you click on them. Yeah, but it's like not the same format, which is a bit awkward. Okay, so yeah, we've got you for the first 4 hours, so whoever's here is not any of them. It's not you either. So what's Canan's? Okay, let's do this. Let's look at Canan here. So yeah, we don't know about you after this. So you do say that you're going to go warn what's-his-face. But what's-his-face? Yeah, okay, we don't have this time. So does Canan show up at the study or the library maybe? Let's go to the study and say Canan and you. No, nothing happens there. But we're expecting Edward to be in the library, so this won't work. It might say it's incorrect, yeah. I think it's you and Edward, but I don't know Edward's surname, I don't believe. Do we have any other surnames? Hold on. Edward. Who's McIntyre right now? Do we have a McIntyre? Yeah, it's you. Edward, McIntyre, Goodwill, Seville, Sterling. Yeah, they're all used. So we just don't have the name. So there must be another location I'm going to first. So they're close family friends, so they wouldn't have the same surname. Who have I lost track of? Well, I know you stay there. We also don't have your surname. Except I would expect it to be that, but it's not apparently. Okay. And we don't have Jiro or Edward's names. What do I do? There's no difference between doing this. Wait, I already identified you. Why are you not green? Or infused. Wait, what? Okay. Seem to forget, I think? And yeah, you were holding onto it that whole time, but then you stopped holding onto it. My darling wife. Oh, you're implying that it's his photo? Oh. The concept of ownership here is odd. Like, I felt this about the phone. Like, how do I say that you're the owner? I mean, you've written on it. Does that mean you're the owner? Or is it the person who got the photo developed? Or is it the person in the photo? Like, who's the owner of the photo? I guess you're saying because he wrote on it, it's his photo. But does that even give us... It doesn't give us anything anyway. It doesn't give us anything anyway. It's only been held by you then. What's the point of items that haven't been held by somebody else? What did the thing just say that popped up? I think it's gone. I think I get to know. Oh yeah, I had some of those other notes there. Wait, what's that text versus this text? What stuff it can if I want to see it when that come through? I'll go warn Chun Bessar first. Who's Bessar? Oh, that was Goodwill, good, whatever that your name is. Jeremiah. With me to the veranda to meet everyone. My military's already there. Yeah, so we figured that one out already. Can I remove just that? It doesn't look like I can. There's a delete on this. See someone pulling a small raft into the dark. Is this just the first sentence of that thing, maybe? Insight on to Delphine. Who is this woman? Yeah. Oh no. There wasn't, as far as I'm aware, there's nobody at the clubhouse before then. That's when they arrived. Sorry, the guest house. I know they've gone to the clubhouse, but I don't know who else is there. That's the trouble. Unless you're expecting me to just do that and you? No. Apparently you're not even both there? How can that be the case? Isn't that where you've gone? Unless something happens on the way, I guess? Oh, no, I've forgotten how items work, I think. Don't I have to, like, go... Wait, how did it work? Do I have to pick a time? Do I have to know when the thing was used? I think I do. Right, I have to know when the thing was used, and then I can click on it here and... click on the thing. Oh, I didn't mean to actually do that. I thought I had to confirm it. Okay. So I just have to know when it was being handled by somebody else. And so far I only know when that was being handled by somebody else. The pouch I do not. I think. Because there was a clue. Wasn't there a clue at some point, like, about them using it at 2 o'clock? But how would I have known that? Where did that come from? No! This has been added. Guests may appear in the edges of an echo in one room and be in another room for the remainder of the hour. They will only count in the room where they are fully present. Sure. Where's the bit about the phone? Here we go. Something has some strong energy. I can feel it being used quite clear at 2 AM by... Oh no, I need that information about the other things. Can I click on them again? No, just as that. No. No. Give me information. Was there information? If there was information at the bottom, presumably it would be in the transcript. But then there's got to be a reason for having these items, right? No? Okay, I'm stuck again. Which ones have the biggest numbers? These all have numbers. So you're saying there's still a thing that this leads to in some way. Yeah, the woman screamed, clearly that, but I don't know who that is. I don't have a clue for that. So, but then I don't know whether the game's gonna give me a clue for that is the issue. Jungle entrance, so you've gone to a place that, it's, okay, but if Cove is a place, you'd expect me to be able to click it here? No? A man-sized gap. You know, because all men are the same size. Just saw the German man in a hat by a jungle entrance. You told me to let you know. Ah, well, I guess I could say that you, but we don't know who you are. You are likely whoever. I think you're showing up. No, because you've gone off into a different thing. These, can you take over these? Who are you? Can you take over? Well, you wouldn't get her to take drinks to her. Wait, who the heck is this? That's the person from the photo. What? We've got another person. Okay, I didn't realize that was possible. Are you Rose then? You're not Rose? Oh no, I didn't know that was an option. That makes things even more confusing. The things that pop up at the bottom go way too quickly. In fact, they shouldn't go away by themselves at all. You should have to, like, dismiss them. Well, so what if I'm thinking about something or talking about something? Also, like, even without that, even if I notice the thing, they go away so quickly that I can't necessarily read them in time. Got another person, but again, we don't have surnames. Well, unless you're... Oh, okay, unless you, because you're looking at that photo. Are you the nanny then? So who are you? Oh, you're the Russian girl. Oh my gosh, that is confusing. You are Rose Goodwill. Okay. There's so many confusing aspects. So I think you're going to be Edward and Vitalina. Okay, so you're Rose Goodwill. Okay, that's good to know. But again, you wouldn't be asked to help take the drinks, would you? That would be unlikely. Because, like, you are not fans of each other. So I assume it's not you that's seen the German guy at the jungle entrance. But when would that have been? Hold on. Jungle entrance. Oh, but we have the very first time there. So yeah, there isn't a scene where that person sees that person. Even though it feels like they should be. Timeline, what's this? Oh, that's that, okay. We got a person. Do we know where you've been at any point? I don't think so. I don't think we've had any information about where you are. Maybe you're on the observation deck, but that would be a guess. That would be a massive guess. Yes, we don't have Edward or Vitalina's names. Okay. Oh, how do I get a new scene? How do I get a new scene? So Cannon apparently went to the guest house. To the kitchen, sorry. But, like, doesn't the kitchen say... Yeah, there's nothing here. I mean, you could be here? Cannon... Asia? Ah, okay. We have a new scene. Alright. But then Asia went away. So I guess he must have gone away and come back. That's what's throwing me off there. Okay, but I was also just forgotten about that lead. I had to go back to that scene to find it. Let's read this next time, folks. All right, and then we'll actually have something to progress on, and hopefully it's got some more clues in it. Does it have any names? That'd be nice. I don't think it does. But okay, we'll read this next time. See you then. Goodbye.